Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm ready to do your daily energy check-in. We are going to take a look at Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energy and the energy of the connection at this time. So today, apart from that, I've also got my Wisdom of the Oracle deck with some guidance for both twins. And at the end, we're going to pull some Divine Masculine messages from this deck I've got from the Pleiadian Healer. All right, let's get going. So I'm gonna go with the classic today, our Rider-Waite, going back to basics, so to say. Hope you guys are doing well. We are a week away from the full moon in Pisces. I'm definitely gonna do a reading by zodiac signs, probably like separate small readings. Could be one longer one, we'll see. But yeah, it's coming up either tomorrow or on Saturday. I'll see how busy I get. And by the way, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And of course, if it does, please like, subscribe, comment, share. It's taking a while for the Divine Masculine energy to come through. Thanks for those who are already supporting my channel. Thank you guys. Oh. Wow, a lot, but cool, very cool. And energy of the connection, please. Thank you. Wow. Wow. So, energy of the reading, the underlying one is the Knight of Pentacles. Moving slowly but surely, or maybe avoiding some of the moves. Yeah, some of the moves could be scary. And I'm gonna tell you why in a few minutes. Okay, some clarifiers. So I'm feeling that Knight of Pentacles is actually about, it's not even too much about each other, it's about the journey in general, right? Because it involves everything and everyone around us. That right now, divine counterparts are resisting something on their journey. And not necessarily on purpose, but because it's tough. It's a tough lesson, it's a tough step. And they're kind of like contemplating a little bit, right? He's not even, in this picture, not even moving at all. It's kind of like, I'm not sure about that. Okay, the underlying energy here, 5 of Wands, yes. Too many cooks, listening to other people's opinions. That could be one of the reasons, actually. Thank you. Yes. Not wanting to make an important move forward in your life because of somebody else's opinions. What would happen with XYZ? What would XYZ think about this? How's it gonna impact my career? I don't know, some sort of club or society I'm part of. Oh well. Okay, so let's get going. Divine Feminines, you've got 7 of Pentacles clarified by 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this time you're focusing on planning your own happiness, not thinking too much about family, community, society, you know, focusing on you, doing you. And you realize that there's so much to go for, there's so much on this journey to look for, and you are planting some seeds right now. You are at least setting steps towards that path, towards that personal happiness that is you, that does not concern other people or is not dependent on other people. And it's a great notion to have, right? You personally, what is there? Of course it can include other people, but it's so important to also realize how much happiness is there even without anybody else at all. And I don't even mean mission to help all people, right? No, just focusing on what is there for you. What do you really want? What's your essence? Does your soul want? What kind of feelings, what kind of surrounding an environment, like home, you know, where do you live? Somewhere in the woods, or in a big city, or by the ocean, right? How do you see your lifestyle? Are you somebody who needs to wake up early and go to bed early to feel healthy and happy? You know, those kind of things. But it's more about like deeper self-care and setting everything up for your success, because that's where it starts, right? You need to be happy in those little things in order to build up for the bigger stuff, for I don't know, slaying the dragons on your journey. Divine masculines, you've got the Fool, 10 of Pentacles, upright, and King of Cups. How beautiful is that? Clarified by Ace of Pentacles and 6 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Could you be more beautiful, divine masculines? This is like, you know, the cards you want to see on the twin flame journey. And I mean for either of the twins. So obviously there's a lot going on divine masculine's mind. I'm getting, with these cards especially, that's more about thinking and feeling through them rather than acting today. But anyway, by the way, this is a timeless message, so wherever you heard it, that was meant for you. But they are, you see, with this 10 of Pentacles in the middle, they are thinking big time about their long-term happiness. What are they wishing for in this life? Where they see themselves in 5 years, in 10. And I know it's silly, yes, but a lot of them don't even know they are on a twin flame journey. So so they are, anyways, one way or another, they're thinking about long-term, or what they're looking for. Because they've been so busy lately, and they've had a lot of hustle, and they've been running around, you know, taking care of people, making money, you know, sorting things out. They're starting to think now, what is that all for? There must be a goal. There must be a good reason. Not just for this month, for end of this year. It must be something bigger than that. Especially if there is any challenge or struggle in any of these areas, right? There must be a bigger goal why I'm doing this. So they started thinking 10 of Pentacles. And what they see, right? What they see is, yeah, that they need to be emotionally balanced and mature. That's one thing, right? To earn this, to kind of, to get there, right? To fill their own cups, to be this master, where they don't have fears, they don't have anxiety or anger or jealousy towards anybody else because they have some lack or some victim mentality inside. So emotional stability and mastery. And then of course being open-minded to whatever the universe brings, with the Fool card here. Being flexible in their plans. It's a good thing to have a 5-year plan, I guess, but it can go whichever way possible, right? And be open that those new trajectories are actually better opportunities for you, better timelines, right? We have so much divine guidance in our lives, being so intuitive, being empaths, being light workers, that it's just, I mean, it's actually silly and unreasonable not to follow that, not to trust that. But yeah, it's very important to be open-minded, that if your plan doesn't go according to your specific agenda, then maybe it's not a very good plan, or maybe God has a better plan for you, or wants to adjust it a little bit, right? And that's all driven by this love, by this twin flame love, by the twin counterpart, this inspiration to have some new ideas, you know, to move, to try something different, to move a little bit differently. For material success, for external abundance, but still, love is an inspiration today for such great notions, such great thoughts. Even if they are more subconscious, it's still, if they don't have the big words for it, they're still realizing, being open-minded, being balanced emotionally so they don't get thrown off, you know, if something goes wrong. And that's gonna bring them the happily ever after in the long term. All right, the connection, Death card, clarified by Ten of Swords and Seven of Cups. Yes. So this transformation is brought by well, by all the energies we've been having lately, right? We had the portal, we are moving towards the full moon now, but also because this pain is kind of, it's had its course, it's run its course, I'm sorry. And right now it's there's a feeling that this cycle is ending. There's no more confusion about going forward. That's why this can play out. This transformation can play out. This horse knows where to take you. And I mean both of you, and don't mind the skeleton, you know, the transformation horse. Because you've healed enough to see the path, or even the horse. And you're not confused anymore about where you're going or what's important in life. That's big. Okay, let's get the oracle cards for each twin. So let's start with Divine Feminine. Let's give us a card of guidance. Got two cards, we'll take them. To the Sea and the Thinker. Yeah, so actually I'm gonna read, especially, or maybe I'll read both of them, just the general message. Today, for some reason, I feel like it's important. Being in flow, that's to the Sea, number 7, by the way. Returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together, natural pattern of events. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. It's beautiful. And the second card is the Thinker. It's 44. So yeah, it's 4-4. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in the moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. Yes, and that matches that Seven of Pentacles so perfectly, right? Strategizing, planning, taking things at face value. Your calculations are correct. Keep doing it. It's a confirmation for your Divine Feminines. All right, let's get a card for Divine Masculines. All right, we've got By the Book. Yeah, so this card tells us, and this is number 11, by the way, following the kind of the tradition, the culture, the ritual. So be respectful of that. And it even refers to the culture, tradition of the, or beliefs of the family. So right now is not the time to stir the waters and to, you know, bring chaos or conflict or some breakthrough news to whatever your groups are, your surroundings. It's more about, or try to do things your way that will go, you know, in the contrast with what people are usually doing. So try to keep it light and lighthearted right now. Respect the tradition, even if you don't follow them yourself fully, although that's what it says, you know, go by the book. But it doesn't necessarily mean you have to do that, but be respectful. If other people don't see things your way, if they don't agree with going the same way that you go, just respect that, because that's all guided by their beliefs, their culture, their traditions. This is actually helping Divine Masculine to see more clearly of what the true nature of things, which way to go, how people around them could be, I don't want to say narrow-minded, but could be limited in their views as well. Okay, and last but not least, we're gonna get some messages. It's running a little long. Let me get a few messages for us from Divine Masculine, please, for Divine Feminines. These are the soul messages. Okay, that's good, that's good. So we've got number 2, it is ask for eternity. We've got your light shines in the dark, number 48. And I knew you when I first met you. And that's very much that 6 of Cups energy that we saw. I knew you when I first met you. That's amazing. Okay, I hope this has been good for you, twins. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Take care.